Hi, and welcome to our little D&D campaign, Fools and Fates. I'm Daniel, your Dungeon Master, and I will be guiding both you, dear viewer, and our party through this little shenanigan thing that we're doing. But before we jump into that, I would like my players to introduce themselves as well as their characters.
Hi, my name is Katrina, and I am playing Adeema Strongjaw, a fighter Goliath, and yeah, she's a bit of an asshole, but you know, someone's gotta be it.
I love her.
Yes, you do.
Hi, I'm Taya. I'm playing Orpheus, the fated one. Fated one. He's a human wizard, level 5.
A level 5. I like that someone points out that we're level 5 each time. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm playing Baast, who is a Beastmaster Ranger, elf goblin mixed heritage situation.
Hi, I'm Marianne. I play Wren Shadeleaf, Lightfoot Halfling, and a druid. Level 5.
Oh yeah.
And I play everything and everything else. Everything and everyone else, I meant to say, but yes.
Or everything as well.
Everything.
Plants, for instance.
Yes. Most importantly, I am Daisy and I am Baba.
Most
Nice.
importantly.
Yes,
And
most
the
importantly.
horse.
And the horse.
Most
I am all
important.
of the horses.
And the crow.
Nice.
But yes,
Fucking
our
crow.
party right now are in a little cottage previously seemed inhabited by a vampire, which was brutally murdered for good reasons.
Yes.
I mean, yes, she was not nice, and with the help of the two people you now have helped and saved, Brisbane, the human werewolf, and Darren, the half-elf, also fighter kind of looking person who's now missing a hand. You've had a long rest, so you've spent the night, and during this time, Duran and Brisbane has told you that in the morning, when everyone was up, they would probably leave and go and find their fallen comrades and give them a proper burial. So they left off early in the morning, and you are all left to your own devices.
Let's say it might have been a little bit cramped, but surprisingly comfortable. And he pats the coffin he slept in. Well, there are no beds here. It's better than nothing. In velvet interior. I mean, if I'm going to spend eternity in the ground, I'd say it's a pretty good way to do it.
Hey, that's the spirit, Orpheus. And you kind of see a little smile streak across Baast's face.
You can't really see Wren right now.
Well, it will give you lemons. Make lemonade.
Right. So, you asked intriguing questions last night, but I didn't want to talk too much in front of them and with their fallen comrades. We must be careful for the powers that the Steroid Man has. We have a couple of advantages. One is Baast and his vulture. She can keep an eye out and deal with that annoying raven should it pop up. That should give us one advantage. The other, we should be stealthy as we can. We want to catch him by surprise.
But if and there will be an engagement of sorts.
Yes, then we want to
guy.
One of us, I am sure, must act as a decoy or bait.
The
More
door
fighting.
opens and a goat comes in.
Yeah.
Yes, decoy.
I mean, decoy.
The Orpheus strokes
and
his
then
shin
I'll
while looking
turn
at the
it
horse.
to Wren. Nope. It's Wren.
Ah, oh, Jesus!
Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry.
damn it, Wren!
I forgot.
Don't do that!
Sorry, I
you-
forgot.
Sleep. All right. You sleep in goat form again.
Yes, I fell
Of course you
asleep.
did.
I just
Alright.
wanted to keep Daisy company so she doesn't become unhappy. It was a
Does she-
it was a rough
Did
day
you turn
for
in your
all of
sleep
us.
or?
Oh, I don't know. I just woke up like I guess maybe. I don't know. This
That's
is
Wren.
Did you sleep goat again?
yes.
Some
Alright.
sleepwalk, some sleep talk, some
The
sleep
puns.
goat.
I'm sorry, Baast, but I think officially you have to be a father to be allowed to come with those kind of jokes.
I slap actually my
fair enough.
hand in the table. Seriously, fellow Faded. As a fighter, I need to know that we have a strategy when we meet him.
Yes,
I know
yeah,
my
we need
blood,
to-
it runs hot, and my sword's still hotter. I want his head. But
I'll
if
stroke her
he
a lot if
does what he does
like-
to the
toe.
lupine man, to me, we are all dead.
Well, rule number 1
Dead.
is do not look him into the eyes, right? We have to approach this somewhat like if we would go after a gorgon. Never look directly
Okay.
at him and never directly at the eyes. That should help a bit.
So from the back and the side, but we need something that keeps him occupied with his horrible gaze.
Is there?
Yeah, just a little bit of DM cleanup here. Since it wasn't so much that he took control over Brisbane, it was more that the curse that's in him. It seemed that the
Triggered.
Star-Eyed Man was sort of just enhanced
okay.
that a little bit.
Yeah, he
Okay.
can probably tune enough to be able to like prey on our innate abilities or weaknesses
Yeah.
in a sense.
So
Alright, so you can,
if
like,
you were
manipulate
cursed
the
with,
curse.
you know, being a werewolf, then he could probably make you just get the werewolf to take control.
Okay.
But I'm just going to lean in, if I can, then DM.
Yeah.
What we have been said that he has the capability to manipulate people into
Yes.
forgetting,
Yeah.
he has something. And Adeema, in her great intellect, has decided this is from an eye point of view.
Yeah.
So looking this evil fiend in his face holes, I deem dangerous and unnecessary.
Is there
But
any glass?
your creature, can he claw
mirror
out his eyes?
on the
Can
floor?
we keep him occupied so my sword can cut into his decapitated flesh?
I
I
mean,
didn't hear you, Marion.
I
I didn't want to
Marianne,
spoil
go on.
her.
No.
Good rap.
I was just wondering if there were any bits and pieces of mirror on the floor around where.
Oh yeah,
someone
there are
smashed.
sort of broken glass that's.
It got
I
smushed
assume it's been
inside.
swept to
Yeah.
like a corner.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
Then I will not pick one up.
We need to have some sort of a strategy. We cannot be like that other fated group. How humiliating would that be?
Well,
To
he
turn
did catch
on
them
another.
unawares, right? He did ambush them more or less. They
I do
did not
agree.
know of his
Yes,
existence, that he was in
Turning
the area.
on each other is not good.
but
No.
we do have the little
Hurts.
Gnomon cylinder that apparently can help us track where he is, as long as we're in a certain area. Was that right?
Yeah, he said about within a day's march, and within
Okay.
a day's march that you could probably reach.
And
most
the
areas.
ring
Yeah.
again, that was a ring of, was not the ring of holding, what was it?
Yeah, it's sort of. It has a specific name. I don't quite remember it, but if it's something that sort of you can hold in one hand without really any problem.
We're talking
like-
Adeema's hands, or
Well,
That would be comparable to whoever's wearing the ring, because the ring changes sizes to fit her, what she
Yeah.
could carry in one hand when in it. So like
Yeah.
that depends on the wearer, I'd say.
yeah. So you probably couldn't put your greatsword in there, but like a short sword or something of that size or
A goat?
smaller.
No, I'm kidding.
Probably not a living. You're not sure
kidding.
how long a living thing would be because you don't know what pocket dimension this is put into.
No. I'm kidding, sorry.
But you should definitely have something in case we're captured or something like that. We should definitely have store some item in it that we can use to manufacture an escape or get the upper hand. Surprise it with
I
something.
take one of my smaller blades and do the thingamabob with it.
Yeah, and it sort of just comes natural to you as you hold it, and you sort of, the typical card trick where it seems
Yeah.
like you throw it up, but now you just actually sort
Yeah.
of just disappears.
I mean, that's
cool.
neat.
Magic. It's fantastic.
So, I'm just,
We-
I do not want to wander into an ambush or situation where we look like
True.
fools. We are not fools. We are faded. We are heroes on an epic quest
If you can
of vengeance
track him
and
with that
retribution.
one, we will use that to try to find it. We will be moving silently and quietly as we come closer. and our tactic is to attack him before he gets to utter a single word. We do not wish to listen to him. We do not wish to harm him. We wish to eliminate him. Smite him!
I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
I would like one of us to scout.
Well, that's kind of what I do.
Everyone's eyes has turned to Baast.
That is what I do.
Take one of the stones
us,
and
us four will be, if he has these great ravens and magical capabilities of even, and I gamble on he knowing us actually moving ahead. But if one of us can sneak past, maybe the gaze will go both ways.
Yes. Make sure that you have one of the sending stones, Baast, so you can communicate to us telepathically if you find anything of use. And then stay ahead of us and scout the area and make sure we are not walking into some sort of deadly crap. I like that idea, Adeema. Well played.
Well, I am a fighter and an intellectual.
Yes, and surprisingly able to use your head at times as well.
I was gonna go to the wizard college. I don't know if there's a wizard college. She's just making shit up.
Oh, I'm sure you would be well appreciated. And he will, and inwardly adds, everyone needs someone to clean up the room for them.
You know, books are heavy. You need someone to carry the books.
Surprisingly larger than some as well.
How big of a distance, I look at Baast, do we need between us? You know more of this than it pains me to say I do. That we
have our own expertise, you don't, you know.
Yes, but, you know.
Sure.
How great of a distance for us not to be heard or seen that easily, but you can scout ahead and give us message back.
I can say it on an appropriate distance. I'm kind of assuming I would know the general distance that I would need to scout ahead.
Oh yeah, depending a little bit on terrain and all that, but yeah, you have some pretty good feelings on that. If it's a little bit open, then probably 100 to 120 feet ahead. Would make sure that as soon as something could hear them, then you would be pretty much up with that, and in, you know, closer terrains, then you could shorten that distance.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do like the same kind of thing with Baba as well. So he'll go back and forth and kind of we'll go in between, so we can cover a bigger area by the two of us.
Yeah,
and
then you take one of the standing stones, and Wren can take the other.
Yep. Yeah, I'm happy to stay at a distance and let you know what I find.
I feel we are close to the precipice of this mission.
Yeah, so is the plan to head up to Wolf Peak and see what we can find from there?
And I expect it to be dark, and I expect it to be dangerous, and I expect it to be bloody.
Do you reckon we'll run into him at Wolf's Peak?
Then we have to try to track him further and see if we can either detect his traces, like physical attacks, or if that magical item you gave can help us.
Yeah.
He might only be in there first. He might have gone onward. If we don't find him there, I suggest the next journey will be, well, try to track him. And if you don't find any sign of him, well, there's always Living Rock Peak, and there's all abandoned mines as potential other places to search for him. But we know that he was. Did the werewolf say when this happened? Did he have any recollection of when he met the?
It would have, with the talk, you figure it would have been from when you met them a few days before.
Yeah.
Like, he said it was probably 2 or 3 nights. A little hard to tell once they were captured, but he said it at least been a day and a half in that cage. Maybe 2.
Okay.
Oh. And he's searching for something, so unless it's not actually here, the thing that Steinman is searching for, then odds are he would still be in the area. He needs both to find it and wait for the right time.
Okay.
Well, let's not waste time. We are running daylight.
Well, Baast, I give you joy of your hunt. We shall follow behind.
Yeah, we'll pack up and crack on. I will let you know I can't help you with Pass Without Trace if I'm 30 feet in front of you.
No,
So
but
you
as
guys...
long as you're hidden and you can send us an information by using the sending stone, we can all be prepared.
All right, I'm off.
And in worst
I
case
kind
scenario,
of
you can go
just
back and get
leave
us.
them and I take off.
Yeah.
Am I? No. I'm not allowed to pick back a skill that I from the beginning that I removed. Am I?
A skill or a spell?
A spell.
Yeah, spell. Yeah, you can change the spells. No, that's fine.
Okay.
So I'm taking off. I'm sending Baba around as well. So we're kind of going around. He's going in front of me and coming back and see if there's anything that I should be worried about, and then I'm following after, and then I'm letting them know where I see and what to look out for as I go.
Yes. Roll me a survival check with advantage, because you are a ranger and this is ranger stuff.
Cool.
Ranger stuff.
Rangers.
I
I
don't
was gonna
know
say
why-
the danger zone.
Yeah.
No, I got
Danger
the
zone.
theme for rescue rangers.
Yeah, that's what I
in
was
my-
thinking.
Highway to the
Wonderful
Ranger
film, by
Ranger
the way.
zone. Ranger zone.
Yes.
Have you seen the film, Daniel?
Which film?
Rescue Rangers.
The
Is there
beginning.
more than one?
And then one that came out recently. The one that's part animation and part real live action.
No, I have not seen that one.
Oh, it's a wonderful spiritual sequel to Roger Rabbit.
Okay, sweet. I will look that up.
I rolled pretty crappy. 15.
Well, 15 is still
Average.
decent check. Not great,
But like I
not,
have plus
it's
8.
not a bad.
That
I
feels
know.
kind of crappy if you have plus 8.
I know.
But hey, it saves you from those crappy rolls to be, an instantly horrible check.
Yep.
You do go up ahead, and with Baba circling, you do manage to make sure that you go in, avoid areas there could be any potential danger. You do hear some sounds here and there, and make sure that you're always aware of what's going on. You do find your way, and when you get to an area where you're sort of between the mountain that this hut was up on, and you get to sort of a pass where you then can head up either to Wolf Peak, or you could head on over a smaller mountain and then get to Living Rock.
Okay. I'll go on the sending zone.
Roger.
Baast Wren,
you
come
have
in. Is this how this works? We should have checked this before I left.
Oh,
We good? I'm assuming she
Yes.
can hear me.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'll let her know the options. So you were saying we can either go. Please say that again.
Yeah, so it's Wolf's Peak, which is mountain right nearby,
Yeah.
and then but you also were talking about Living Rock. There's a smaller mountain between you and Living Rock, but it's not very far. But it's sort of you're at the cross at the path.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a matter of choosing. Just let me know which one I should follow.
Adeema,
Yes, friend.
where we going?
Where can he see tracks,
Ross wants to
if
know.
any? He's a ranger, isn't he not?
Where do you want to go, Baast?
Where does he see tracks, Wren? Dearest.
Something about tracks. Where do you want? Can you see them?
If I can see some tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
I love that I'm holding the walkie-talkie. I
Yeah.
like it.
I'm
I have a non-physical prop.
The walkie-talkie stone.
It's like it's probably fucking up the audio too. Like I'm holding it in front of my hand.
Oh, I love it.
When we sit,
You're
I've been
breaking
I've
up.
been sitting at D&D tables going like this.
Oh, yeah,
'cause,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Same.
just sitting
Sunny
talking
sun.
like.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think I can interpret kind of what they're wanting to check for.
You're
So I'm
breaking
gonna
up.
see which one. I'm going into a tunnel.
Start
So-
speaking.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna see which ones is the most frequently traveled, which one has the most
Yes.
tracks to
Roll
it.
me a new survival check.
Cool. Another 15.
Another 50. Well, at
Damn.
least you're consistent.
Yeah.
You do see sort of tracks from both ways, or traveling in all directions, because this area seemed somewhat traveled, but there's something off about the tracks. There's seeming to be a lot of tracks leaving from the direction of Living Rock, or the mountain between here and Living Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Seem to be a lot more things leaving there than going to it, than more than what it seems else, what you've seen elsewhere in this forest.
Okay.
And it is creature tracks, just much more creatures leaving than you would consider.
Okay. Can I tell, like, is this creature considered like humanoid or animal type
No,
creatures?
these are different animals, just like different
Okay.
more creatures. Because
In-
it's normal in woods, so travel back and forth, but it seems mostly away.
Okay. Well, if most of the information I can see here, there seems to be more creatures in general leaving Living Rock than going to it. When it comes to Wolf's Peak, same amount of traffic back and forth, as far as I can tell. Do with that information as you wish, but as far as I'm concerned, we mostly travel where most people don't want to go. So,
If this is relayed, I would say I think that is our answer, and it's very clear.
all right, Living Rock it is, and I'll let them know which one that is for them to follow.
Yeah.
Do we
Don't
need to be?
don't follow the red T's, because that track is going on.
Yeah.
Should we be
Exactly.
hiding and stuff like that?
I'm
Well,
hiding right now, I say, as I walk very, very loudly.
Because I can do what Baast did, if we need it.
I would be interested to see it.
How long does that last? Just out of context. How many
An
times
hour,
can you do
I
it?
think.
Yeah, I think
cannot
it's 1 hour.
remember. I think.
I will answer. Got it there.
I'm 90% sure it's an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on me.
I'll use it then. Or yeah. Or how long do we think it takes? Do we have any?
Maybe we should use it when we get closer.
Or we
Yeah.
can. I can use one for us on our way, and then
Yeah,
Baast
if you
can
can,
use
if
it
you,
for us later.
yeah, it depends. I don't know, because I only think I can do magic, but I don't.
I'll
So-
just use it. It's just a buff. It's fine.
It's buff.
Buff.
Boof.
Buff us, please. Buff.
It's a Shia LaBeouf spell.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Actual human cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, what if I just made that the end boss instead? Just
Yeah.
story I meant was just Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's
Okay.
blood. There's blood everywhere.
I did consider
yeah.
putting a Shia LaBeouf in the hut instead of a vampire, but
We're only level 5. You have to wait till we're level 10.
Yeah.
But
We
I
are not
think
ready for
I'll-
Shia LaBeouf.
I'll
No,
circle
nobody
you
is.
all, and I'll kind of put my hand in a little pouch, and I kind of throw something at both of you and myself. And at yeah.
Yeah, you're throwing it at my knees. I won't know. I'm like,
no, she throws it directly up your nostril.
Yeah,
right? Just like
that's
Adeema.
high up.
Adeema.
Yes. What is this? What is this?
Now be quiet.
I'm always quiet.
as you see the shadows start clinging to you and its sound around you, you almost get them like muted a little bit.
Clever, Wren. Clever indeed.
Okay.
so
Fucking
wrong when you said it.
reference machine over there. So I'll follow the road up to Living Rock.
You start following the road, and there is as I mentioned, a small mountain between you and Living Rock. And as you start traveling there, you sort of get like a tingling feeling. First
Okay,
in the
do
back
I-
of your
do I-
in the back of your neck first, and it sort of just travels down your spine. Not like a bad feeling, but just a feeling of something you haven't quite felt in a very long time. Not until you first started, when you first connected to magic and such things. Yes, yeah, it's almost like someone's tapping on.
I'm
the
getting
lip.
ASMR. All that's okay.
Yeah, it's just that, and it sort of just grows stronger as you travel this small mountain. And there's a little path. You don't have to go up and over it, but there's a path along it.
But I recognize this feeling. I felt this before.
It's a little familiar as of the first times you were your powers were sort of coming in, and you were.
Okay.
And as the rest of you, because you are following behind, you all, after a little while, get this sensation as well. Orpheus,
Theorize what it is.
the first time you successfully cast a cantrip, and that's sort of relieving you, and you felt that. And for Wren, same thing with you, as first time you started sort of being able to manipulate things around you, and you made a grower, a flower. Wow, I can speak. A flower grow. What's a grower?
A
grower.
A grower. That's when a flower grows. It's immediately just a grower.
The floor
Grower
grows.
flowers.
Nope.
Flower.
I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, excellent.
A stirk.
Yeah, a stirk. I'm hearing a stirk. I work with customers all day, okay? I can't speak anymore.
Customers.
Excellent.
Customers.
Go on.
Did you
Sorry.
just call us customers?
No.
I think so.
No, I'm just saying.
So it's more like feeling. It's more like an
not-
ambience. A sort of,
Yeah.
you walked into some high magical energy field.
Yes, and Adeema, you feel it as well. Not connected to magic, but when the first times you truly felt that you started to master your crafts and, swinging your blades. And it's almost as if when sort of it kicked in that you were faded, that somewhat of that, a familiarity to that.
I don't know if you're feeling this same kind of tingly situation.
You're sending that to Wren.
Yeah, I'm hailing Wren on the fantasy walkie-talkie, and I'm essentially just talking out. Either I'm just having the conversation to you, or you're relaying what I'm saying.
But how do you listen? Like, can all
You just
listen?
hear it in your head.
Or is it in my
No,
head? Okay.
no, yeah, it's the one who holds
Okay.
the stone.
I'll,
You just hear
So,
it in your head.
Yeah.
It is.
Are you
familiar.
feeling this?
Yes. It's like when I was youngin'. Like when I made my first flower grow. See, I could say it properly. Sorry,
That's a
I'm
bit
just talking to
personal to share.
myself, to Daisy as well. I'm so sorry.
Who are you throwing shade to, Wren?
Yeah, Daisy has
Yeah.
problems speaking today.
Yeah.
But are
She
you?
moved earlier.
Is Ren talking out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear what she's saying. You just can't hear
Ran?
the other end.
You and Baast are aware that it's enough to focus on what you want to say. You don't actually have to say it out loud.
Is it you or me that's holding this stone?
Well, I'm more thinking about Baast. It doesn't talk when it's surrounded by enemies, but sure.
I didn't think so. Hello, it's Wren again.
Yeah. Hi. So
If you don't
this
like what you're hearing, you can go the other way. So, yes, what about yourself?
I'm not sure if I am speaking out loud. I'm probably speaking out loud. If anyone has,
At
I think
at
I
least
am.
whispering to it. 'Cause
Yeah, I think so too. 'Cause I don't think I know any better. I know nature magic. This is fucking.
Rock magic.
Also,
Yeah,
you do need to speak to it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, it kind of feels like the first time I learned to conjure Baba and
Is it-
actually tapping into some nature magic. I kind of I guess I
That
got used
sounds
to.
lovely.
It is. I guess I got used to the feeling. I haven't felt it this strongly, but now I'm not exactly sure whether I should
I mean,
trust
I
it or
feel
not.
it when I do make stuff, but the first time is always special, right?
Yes, I mean this is pretty powerful.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
a child. I'm sorry.
We're adults.
Yeah.
I'm looking over there. Look at that. That's the thing.
It is powerful. Strong,
No.
powerful from within.
Hmm.
It's like bubbling inside.
Whoa-hoy.
let me wait for this to pass. And we can go on.
We're doing it on purpose now.
Yeah,
It's a really
Ah.
good feeling. It's like warm and fuzzy.
it's like yeah,
yeah,
it's like a love
makes you
button.
want to make noises.
No.
Click that love button.
Click
Yeah.
that love button.
Yeah, woman pussy. Fucking hell.
And I love Taya.
He's like not dealing with it.
He's not happy
He's out.
at
He's
all.
out. He's like, yeah. yeah.
Orpheus has denied. I'm out. No, Orpheus is actually thinking. He's trying to understand what's going on.
I
A
feel
good
like
one of us is thinking. The rest of us is just don't
Oh.
Oh,
know. Children.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hey,
it's not
smart.
D&D if we're
So-
not crying
so
and laughing at the
fucking
same
dumb.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dumb. The thing is, I don't know
You're
whether I should. I don't know if I should trust it or not. I don't know if this is
Orpheus?
lulling it in some type of false security or if it's a very powerful source of magic. I don't know.
Can I roll
Orpheus.
arcane or do I? Because my theory is that it's actually someone is like the magic. It's rising, like the background magic, or like the area is saturated with magical power. But can I roll arcane to see if I find out?
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check if you want to.
Yeah. Let's check what if I can find out anything about this.
I
Roly,
think
roly, roly, poly.
Orpheus has that look to him,
Only 13.
so he might know something.
Okay, good.
I look to you.
You start thinking through, and you don't think it's not directly connected to the arcane, especially if everybody else can feel it.
No, it's
might
more
be-
basic.
Can I?
Might be just a different kind of force.
Can I roll
Nature?
Arcana just for shits and gigs?
You can roll a nature. You can roll an Arcana.
I'm gonna roll an
uh,
Arcana.
I'm rolling a
You
nature.
can roll an insight if you want on yourself.
Nope.
I roll a
14.
9!
9. You
Yeah, I'll roll nature too, I guess.
sit
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You stand there and think like, nah, no wizard can do this.
No.
14.
Me too.
No,
Wow.
yeah, 14 check.
2 15s and a 14.
And a 9. And a 9.
Rolling great.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
rolling good.
complain. It is
mean-
not 28 ones, okay?
No,
It's
no, no.
above average.
We're building up, so in the last episode you'll have good rolls.
Ones and 20s, ones and 20s, ones and 20s again.
Yep.
I believe.
Yes. With 14s, you both come to the same conclusion that there's definitely something here that's not. This isn't a natural phenomenon. This is something connected to a greater power, something stronger, something more primal. Maybe connected to, who knows, maybe the Titans themselves.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Baast?
If you're thinking Titans and the potential source of nature magic, then
Or no,
Yeah.
like magic. I don't know how to pronounce it.
magique.
mushy.
Can I listen for water, like a brook or something?
Yeah,
Um,
you sit and listen, and as you're listening now, you can hear the wind. And nothing else. There's no bird song. There's no, there's still woods, so you would hear some, small woodland creatures, squirrels or something like that. But it's just a serene quietness. And very, very distant, you do hear some water, but very distant or very small.
okay. But the wind is the primary noise.
Yeah, because you can still hear the wind, so it's not sort of like airily super quiet. You might have gone deaf, or there's
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Okay. How do you pronounce the air titan's name, by the way?
I just have to find where my names for everything is, because I have too many
Is
pages.
it
up.
Luarft?
Yeah, it's Luaft.
Luaft? Okay.
Yes.
How much do I know of the Titans and like how they interplay with the world now, compared to what they have done?
Now,
Do they have like do they have known places where their magic is stronger or?
usually, if they're because the Titans have their own planes of existence. They have
Mhm.
their own elemental planes. For anybody who's played D&D, sort of the elemental planes are the Titans have become that. At least the primordial ones. And there is possibility to open gates to those places, which will, of course, make the magic stronger. And there are temples around, and there are places that you sort of can feel more of a presence of sort of elemental magic and such in the world.
Okay.
Yes.
That sort of makes
Okay.
sense. What we know that he potentially why he's here, because something like the Raven people talked about, something is going to happen, some magical, some
Cataclysmical
so like
World
a
event.
portal. Yeah, he'll
magic event.
Yeah, so
the barrier that separates us from the planes of the Titans is
Gauntlet.
elemental plane is becoming thinner, and he intends to utilize that for some purpose.
yeah, so maybe either knows that this is it's an area with a strong source of it, or that this will, as you say, be where the veil between the worlds will be.
Yep.
Will be at
Thin.
thin, and apparently at a specific point too. I don't.
Yeah, it's generally connected by some point
I'll
like
translate between the two.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the stars aligning, planets aligning.
Can I give him the stone, by the
once
way?
every 1,000 years,
Yeah,
something like that.
Everybody
Yeah.
can sort of, if you sort of
Yeah.
all sort of hands in,
All
the middle
hold it,
sort of
Yeah.
thing,
all in it.
you can all talk. Conference in.
Conference in.
Yeah.
Do a Zoom talk.
Yep.
Yep.
I shall call this a Zoomstone.
But what is the point of him? What does the star-eyed man want with this? Is he
Power,
bringing?
destruction, chaos to the world.
Death and
The
destruction.
man is an agent
But
of chaos.
But that's the thing. Does he just want chaos, or does he want chaos in order to
Achieve
gain
something?
power
Yeah,
at the end of it?
I'm
The
assuming
needs-
he's
You
gonna
don't think
attain
he
power.
wants to summon force anything more bad?
I'm sure he or himself or he will
Can you
summon
do
something.
that?
I don't know what he. I don't know what he can do.
All I know
don't
that
know.
all I know is that he has been seeking magical knowledge, stealing that which does not belong to him, and he has in his possession at least the notes and the theories of some strong elemental magical ideas. I do not quite understand. I don't know quite what it is, but I know that he has stolen such knowledge from men more worthy and intelligent and capable than him. And I dread what he will use it for.
Do you think? Huh? Do you think he is in it to make himself more powerful, or is he serving something bigger?
I
Both
think
are
that goes
personal
hand in
for-
hand. I think
Yeah.
the one will not come without the other.
Okay.
Both are equally likely and both are equally bad. Of course,
Yeah.
if you ended up summoning some ancient like being, that would not be.
Would he seek to try to get Titan power? To become a
Would.
walking god?
You could try that, perhaps, yes. Open up a portal to elemental pain and tap into the raw powers of the Titans to fuel his own. It would not be beyond that man's wretched
But
evil.
that's crazy.
But that would make him a walking god amongst us.
Yes, we should stop him.
Yeah, if he's able to rise above his own mortal station, or if he is mortal, but I mean, I'm assuming he is.
He must be.
Albeit very powerful one. Do you want me to keep going, or do you guys want to catch up?
Keep scouting. I am worried that he will catch us all.
Okay. Can I keep going? But I'm gonna roll stealth as well.
Yeah. you can do that.
As I go, I'm gonna do pass without trace on myself just to be sure.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
And then I'll do stealth and then survival to keep on going. So that's 25 for stealth.
Yeah, that's
good enough.
hard to find.
And a 15 survival.
15 is the magic
I
number.
mean, at least
4 15s I've rolled almost in
At
succession.
least it's not natural ones.
we're consistent.
Insane.
We're average, yo.
I mean,
I'm gonna-
we're taking
I'm gonna-
out the randomness from D&D, and now we just use set numbers.
We're
Yep.
random. No, we're not random. We're basic. We're
Yeah,
middle.
basic.
Middle management.
We just decide on some numbers and use those.
I'm gonna start using physical dice. I don't trust D&D Beyond.
No, understandable.
Unless I crit.
Unless you crit.
I
Then
trust
don't
the crits.
it. Yeah, so just quietly, you do start, you head on, and you want to keep moving along the path that just goes along the mountain and towards Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still have this feeling, or is it kind of fading in the background?
You do feel it as you're walking around the mountain, but as you sort of then get to the path that starts going away from the mountain, it starts to fade.
Okay. I'll let them know as soon as it starts to fade.
Yeah.
Do you want me? Should we stay and investigate this, or should I keep
That
on
was a
going?
path that led to.
Living Rock. I'm currently going towards Living Rock.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but the magical path was not towards Living Rock then?
No, it seemed to be this smaller mountain between.
Good. I mean, it's probably. It is an anomaly. It is something. It is an anomaly. It's something not natural.
All
I
right.
know
why
he's
would-
here for medical reasons.
Yeah, so why
It might
would
be
we
worth
believe that?
investigating. Of course, it might also be a trap, but then I don't quite see how he would be able to fuel it like this.
And just as you know, standing here now, it is like Living Rock is even like to get up it and around it and all of that is within a day's travel.
Okay.
So you
Then,
do have your thing if you
You
want.
could check it.
Yeah. So where I'm standing, and I can probably base this on where it is. I can see the terrain,
Yeah.
and I can make like a judgment call. We have within a day to, if we want to keep going, to get to Living Rock. Otherwise, we can stay here
I
and
think
investigate
both
for a couple of
Adeema and
hours.
Orpheus wants to check it out.
All right. Do you want me to
And-
circle back and come back to you, and we can spend some time on the mountain?
Yeah.
Would
You should probably take point up the mountain as well and scout
Would
it
it
out.
now be sensible to use the dwarven trickery thingy? At least we
The-
would know if
Who's
this
gnomish?
The
Gnomish.
gnomish little contraption.
Gnomish.
Yeah.
if he's here,
Yeah.
he would not be further than a day's travel from us if this is a part of him. If he's not here, then there's no point of us staying here.
Yeah, that's true. We have 2 uses of it, so if you want to spend one,
My
yeah.
vote is now, because we are in
yeah.
a predicament.
I reckon it's if he is in either of these 2 locations, both are definitely within a day. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
go for it.
They say go.
All right, do I have it?
Yep.
Okay. I use it.
Yeah.
However that works.
Boom.
I'll take it up and kind of go like,
Yeah, you're unsure, and you sort of start fiddling with it, turning it, and then suddenly it starts folding out from itself, and suddenly you feel a little prick in your finger, and suddenly the knowledge of how to use it almost sort of comes to you, and you just sit down and hold it and focus on everything you know about the Star-Eyed Man and everything that's happened in your life and anything else you've heard, and you poke your finger into this, and it draws a drop of blood, and you can feel it's getting warmer, and you can see, you open your eyes and you see this starts spinning, almost as it keeps folding in on itself while also expanding. It seems almost impossible, and then suddenly your vision is drawn out of your body and up towards the peak of this mountain, and you can see up in the hillside 2 doors into the mountain, and 2 statues by the doors, holding out their hands with wings behind them. And there's something about this place, and you get a feeling that within these doors your foe is.
well, fuck me, lads.
Rather not, but okay.
Well,
I need a few beers.
after this, you
I'll
just
take one
might.
for the team.
Orpheus.
Fuck me, lad. Is it a part of the ritual?
we,
It's for the magic, I promise.
All
we all
right.
need to do it in order to track him.
Oh, then we have to.
The werewolf guy
This
turns
told
into
me
an
very
episode of Old Blood.
specifically.
A good thing you're not a bard, because then you'd probably...
Well, he seems to be in the mountain.
Living Peak or this one?
Well,
one, the one you're
this one, the one we're at.
Good. Excellent.
And I tell them about the vision that I had. Fucking amazing little piece of technology. We need to visit the gnomes when this is over.
Gnome stuff.
Yes.
I'm sure they have some more things that could be very useful.
As soon as vengeance has been justice has been visited upon him, you can
Both of
search out the
those, yeah.
gnomes.
All of the above.
All right. So, well,
Let's go.
I know where the entrance is. I don't know what's inside though.
Well,
So
we must find out, but we should be careful. And we should scout ahead when we get there to see if maybe there's some less...
yeah, I'll
obvious
come.
way in.
I'll meet up with you, and then I'll do this thing in reverse up
Yeah.
towards the mountain again. And I'll circle back and meet up with everyone.
Could you roll me another survival check with advantage this time? So we'll see how many 15s we get.
Yep.
You know, I need to say, just to curse it.
Hey!
27.
With a 27, yeah, because the track up here is not easy. Because this is off all known paths, of all paths that seem to be walked, even by creatures and such. But with a 27, you do find your way. For a while it seems the only way to get there is to climb, like a really harsh way. But then Baba is circling, and with communicating back and forth, there is a hidden way. A way that looks almost like, you know, a stone, like it's gone, like stones have fallen, and it just looks like a broken way, but between those is a walkable way, and you even find at the end stairs leading. And you can see that these stairs probably hasn't been used, was most likely used frequently hundreds of thousands of years ago. They've gone almost sort of into nature itself, forgotten long ago. And the feeling that you all have, it grows stronger the closer you get. And when you finally get to a little plateau where you can see first these statues rising about 30 meters tall. All features long gone, still seeing that somewhat humanoid, holding out arms, welcoming, with wings, almost like angel wings, but the feather details have also been whisked away in time. The door seems like almost no time has passed at all. It is carved in stone, but the details are very clear. The edges are sharp. But you have a feeling that this place probably isn't here most of the time. And as you look at it, there's scripture that feels familiar, though you can't read it. But as you're all looking at it, it slowly starts in the back of your mind to make sense. And you're now at the altar of fates.
Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And that is where we're gonna end today's episode.
Damn! I
It's a
think
little
we
short,
can-
but yes, we are building up to something here, and
Oh,
yes,
I think we're gonna actually we're gonna do something.
See some shit.
I think
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna
Some
do some
shit.
I think we're gonna take some
Probably.
pictures.
Probably,
I know
yeah.
that's
Not
some
just fucking.
knickknacks.
no, you know.
Ritualistic
Whoa!
or not. It was Orpheus. It was Orpheus, not me.
Not Orpheus, it was Baast. Like,
Okay,
fuck me.
Baast and
I was like-
Orpheus. I don't know.
It's like, do we have? Alright.
Well, we're gonna see whatever bromance, how that goes.
I love this. I'm
yeah.
I
popcorn.
take no responsibility.
Popcorn.
Yes.
I
It's
think
suddenly
we're
turned
getting
into Oglap.
close. I think we're getting close. I'm excited.
It's
Oh my
so
God.
much fun, and I'm so excited for you guys to get here. And
Yes!
it's been really
Yeah.
fun all the way
It's
up here.
exciting. Can't wait to find out what's beyond those walls.
Oh yes, thank you so much, players.
Thank you.
for
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you so much, dear viewer,
Thank you.
for watching. Do press the likes, leave comments, all of that.
The stuffs.
We love your views. Press the love button. That's the thing now.
Love button.
That's what we
Hit
say
the
now.
love button.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
Press it.
Do it.
that didn't sound.
Don't worry about it. And until
Innuendo.
next time, be safe, be kind to each other, and love each other. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.